So if you're a part of the anime community and you've been on, the internet, you would see that Bleach is honestly going crazy right now. Like, to be honest, it's looking like the year of Dragon Ball. It's looking like the year of Bleach too. Because Bleach is getting a new game. The new trailer for 1000 Year Blood War just dropped. And it seems like the manga is also going to be coming back pretty soon. So, me seeing that, I said, you know what? I should try one last time to get a Bleach video. And you know what, YouTube? This time you're not going to get me because you're too much of a bitch.
Hey, yo.
I was never the type to give up on something that I like. So for real this time, let me try this one last time.
I want you jump rope and butt booty naked.
Ooh, man, as soon as they arrived, all eyes was on them. They declared war with the Soul Society right there. And come on, man, you know this arc is gonna be crazy because the first second they land, they already got beat.
Who the fuck are you?
And to make it even worse, they put up on bad timing. Nothing but trash talk straight out the gate. It must be free food, cause all I'm seeing is boneless wings. Nah, you can't be talking to us. We ain't free. I order my wings boneless. Nigga, did you just interrupt me? Boneless. What the fuck are you talking about? Baby back ribs with a side of boneless wings. Nigga, is you done running your yap? Boneless. But these Soul Reapers have no morals, man. They be going by one rule, and that's boxing on every set because he tries to sneak Ichigo. Nigga, shut your skee ball head ass up and come catch this fade. Over there talking about boneless this, boneless that, with your frail body, Humpty Dumpty head shaped that. You're boneless, nigga. Baby back boy.
Meanwhile.
Yeah, that's right. Throughout this whole fight between Ikkaku and Ichigo, we got Yumi Chika having a cat and mouse game with Ganju. And this man Ganju is booking it in perfect form. He's hitting that flintlock wood running formation, but he finds himself in a dead end. And that's when a freaky monster Yumi Chika finds him all by himself. The camera pans and we're right back at Ikkaku versus Ichigo, and they're having a nice little stalemate. Then this man Ikkaku pulls out a special ointment that will stop the bleeding from his sword. I told you, man, these Soul Reapers have no morals. They don't play fair because this man Ichigo is dealing with non-stop blood loss and is covering his eyes, so he's over here looking like Nick Fury. But do you think Ikkaku really cares about that?
No.
So he dashes in and starts blitzing Ichigo. But hold up, zoom in enhance and look closely. This man isn't only using his Zanpakuto, he's also using his scabbard to fight. But even with an advantage over Ichigo, he still couldn't get the upper hand, which means they were at another stalemate. Tell me, who taught you those moves in that style? What does it matter to you? Looks familiar. Kisuke Urahara. I see. Extend! Hozukimaru! I'm not gonna lie, Ikkaku had to tee up, but he started talking a little bit too crazy. If you are truly the student of Kisuke Urahara, then I have greatly underestimated you, Ichigo Kurosaki! So bro opened up his Shikai and instantly got to squabbling. Gotcha! As soon as Ikkaku found out about Kisuke, he knew he had to stop playing games. But even though he did activate his Shikai, it still doesn't matter because Ichigo was also holding back too. So you already knew what was about to happen when Ichigo actually decided to lock in. He continued to get pressed. Well, sorta, because even though it does look that way, I mean, look at it. He looks like he's getting beat down right now. Ichigo was actually trolling this whole time. And the moment he stopped trolling, this happened. Yeah, Ikkaku got folded. But before Ichigo could leave, he made sure to warn him about the strongest captain that would be lurking to find him. Later, Ichigo and gang and, oh yeah, I forgot, Ganju actually escaped his grasp. Ichigo and gang are looking for Rukia, and they're actually very close to where she's being held captive. But in the mist, they actually see a figure coming towards them. And that figure just happens to be Renji, aka Free Eats. Renji, please, just let me pass. Sorry, Ichigo, but those aren't my orders. Then what are? Renji, to stop you. That's the lieutenant of Squad 6. Renji Abarai. You two get out of here. I'll catch up with you later. I can't let you get to Rukia, Ichigo. Then come on, do your job and try to stop me!
On my mind, racks on my sneakers. Took her from the stage straight to the bleachers. Yeah, shit was me wildin' when I'm on the beat. I fucked her up and cut her off cause I don't need her. Damn, now the it's gon' burn. If I say just my turn, baby. Jump back in and crush your turn.
You're done, Ichigo! Roar! Zabimaru!
We pull up, make scenes. Push down my whole my team. Doing this shit as a team. Scream, fiend.
Seems like someone's mad. You do that again, and I'll kill you. Just like what happened with the Ikkaku fight, Ichigo was getting beat down. But unlike what happened with the Ikkaku fight, he's not trolling. Ichigo was actually trying and he's really losing. But we do gotta remember, this is the MC. And what would an MC be without plot armor? And boom, just like that, Ichigo starts having flashbacks. But I'm not gonna lie, even with the boost of flashbacks, this man was still getting cooked. But he wasn't getting cooked enough, and we are soon to see that Renji is about to blow a 3-1 lead, and Ichigo just happens to be LeBron. Tell me, Ichigo, are you done? Not even close. What is this? Wait! And then Ichigo charges up his final attack. You got too lazy, Renji. Yeah, Renji got packed up too. But before Ichigo could leave, Renji asks Ichigo one last thing, and that is to save Rukia, which is like, okay, nigga, you could have just let me pass, but I guess. But I forgot to mention, this whole time throughout all of Ichigo's battles, there has been another conflict happening. The conflict between Uryu and Mayuri, the captain of Squad 12. But if I'm being real with you, this man shouldn't even be a captain. He doesn't even treat his own soldiers like actual people. Because in order to lure Uryu and Orihime, he literally sends his own men out there to act friendly. Just to blow them up! And even the one that survived, Mayuri doesn't try to help him, try to save him. He hits him with the, oh, it seems I forgot what. Yeah, bro doesn't care about anything. But because Mayuri was trying to kill them, that made Uryu mad. So in an effort to let Orihime escape, he squares up with Mayuri. And there's a reason why I'm only talking about this fight and the Ichigo fights. And that's because all the other fights in this arc are mid. Chad fight. Mid. Ganju fight. Mid. Even the baddest girl in the show, Yoroichi's fight.
Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet.
Oh, it seems like you just barely missed him. It seems I was unfamiliar with your game. So how about I introduce you to an old friend of mine? Awaken Ashisogi Jizu. Enough. What the? You would think that after a clean hit like that, he will focus on Uryu. But nah, man. This man Mayuri starts beating up his own lieutenant, who is also his daughter. And then he tortures Uryu. And while torturing, bro, he starts to reminisce about the last Quincy he dissected. And that Quincy was Uryu's grandpa. minus B. Man, Uryu was not playing. He had one thing on his mind, and that was to spin back for his grandpa. And spin back he did, because one attack from this man had Mayuri in shambles. Look at this nigga. His arm is gone. So Mayuri starts to crash out, and reasonably so, because this nigga just got turned into the Winter Soldier. So this man pops Bankai and starts tweaking even harder than before. And even though Uryu did win, Mayuri is still a crash out to the end, so he seemingly does it to himself. But it turns out that Uryu was fighting the clone this whole time, and Mayuri was just trying to get data on the Quincy's. And after that, Uryu just goes looking for Orihime, but he's barely able to walk, and all he could find is another enemy in his way. Sorry, I didn't see you there, Boneless.